Hello, I had a little trouble with my mic. It sometimes wants to pick up or sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, I might have to either get a new controller or a new one of these to make it work. I think one of these headsets, they work nicely. I had to give them that, but it's kind of random when your PC tries to pick it up. Either they need to make an update for that or whatever, but anyways, let's just quick continue. One moment, I want to get this fully screened so I could tell that the audio looks a bit nice. Let me just raise this up a bit more for you guys. Open my volume is good. There we go. I have a guide on standby. Dope. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. And I have the bonds thing. Okay. October 19th. It's October 30th, which is kind of weird for us. 9:42 a.m. It's 9:17 a.m. where I am. Dot 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 dot. Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. And make sure that yeah, I'm a little bit better than I was yesterday. It really is nothing. Right, Maya? Oh no, she looks unhappy. Phoenix, your client personally a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're all going into trial unrelentingly defenseless. Okay, let me just load the game's audio there. There we go. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we could be able to find something overlooking in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This is not going to be easy. Hey, Phoenix, don't worry. I have a guide with me. You're going to be fine. October 19th, 10 a.m. It's the same day, just a few, probably minutes later. Edgeworth. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecutor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh, and I forgot my phone. One moment, because that's usually the thing we use for the ejection button. One moment. Or is it objection, sire? I don't know. Edward, will you please stop talking? Phoenix, shut up so I can do my lines. But, no buts, Mr. Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has came to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there was other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Would the witness state his name in prosecution? How rude could Joe get? Joe don't know me. I'm the director. I make the steel samurai, noob. Well, sound, I'm a director, television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the... In one moment, I need to get water. Sorry if this is a bit of a wreck. I had to make sure this is 25 seconds of recording so I can pause and keep it going. Very well. Please testify to the court about the evidence of the day. Phoenix, let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Under pressure. I'm joking. Okay, yeah, the line right here is good. Okay, we have a walkthrough with us, so let's begin. I was at the studios for around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard everyone else ate lunch in the employees area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting about around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammond's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. One moment. Here we go. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, he has to be lying somewhere. The evidence isn't with us, so we have to check him out. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna make him... What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steaks. The assistant cooks them up. Could think of it. There's plates of some bones on it in the employees area. Everyone else mean that the witness did not eat with them. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what about this one? So, in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Just, can't Joe believe it? Can't you believe it? I think I know what he's saying now. That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah? Doesn't something about that seems odd? I'm gonna choose this. Yeah, it does seem odd, now that you mention it. Mr. Minor? What do you mean? When you went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There was 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employees area. Who ate lunch there? Oh, no, good call. Good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thought I could eat it later. Clearly, a man who likes to eat. I'm suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it? We we took one break during that meeting. I wrote it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. I know, right? Wait a second. If then they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I pressed it on that a bit more. Till around 4. That seems fine. During the meeting, well, no one... Hold it! You didn't take a single break? Well... Yeah, no one... Not a one. He's sweating so much about it, I wonder. If only if I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I have an idea. Let's press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Marner, you just contradict yourself. Didn't you just tell me to court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Whoops! Well? Mr. Marner, what is this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we took a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they take a break, one of them could have gone to the studios during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about his break. Very well. Mr. Muller, your testimony, please. Huh? Oh no, Edgeworth is laughing. Okay, I'm gonna... As they said, we're going to take a break so I can make sure all the footage is fine. I'm going to be back in a few quick seconds. Okay, I did a little checking. It works much better now. I just had to take a break of each one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, then refueling. So I think after the break one and Cody's testimony, oh great, I'm going on to the stand. We're gonna see if we can get a lot done. We have 3 different parts of videos and I had to edit them all together. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, FWIW. We take a break. Oof. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That only 13 in base 12. Not even time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That only just that's just only enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. The break. His first one seems weird. So, what time exactly did you take this break? I say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30? That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and came back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. That seems possible. But I don't think he would have done it. Let's press this statement here. Why is that? Oh, god dang it. One moment. Let me get it. Edgeworth, one moment. I have something for you as well. I don't know if you could hear that. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? No, we still have more. Dang it, Edgeworth. Your Honor, the testimony in this point has made one certain fact. painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Seriously, you haven't suggested one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? No, it's impossible! I don't want to write off so many possible subjects, but I can't give clearing the impossible either. I agree it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the Studio One at that time. Haha! I thought you might be painfully treading on thin ice again, but I can see you have at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. Time, true, the break in the trailer meaning came right at the time of death. However, the path of the to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkey had followed the way. Blockade the way. At least around 2:13, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio's mascot head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mr. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we could have seen enough evidence. I would like to refund Mr. Monkey from the stand. What? It's over! No, Edgeworth! Very well, the court changes to this case as it follows. We will find that there was several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it was also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. Unless someone went to Studio 1 and I don't know. They thus far have no reason to this case. Furthermore, we've gone to the photo of the Steel Samurai. Given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it on that day. You don't know if it was Mr. Powers. All there is lacking is defies evidence that he is the one who did it. Oh yeah? If we had that, I'm afraid would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to the evidence that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness! Oh, he's bringing out Curry. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai killed the victim. Or the Steel Samurai was him. Ordered. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. The court is adjourned for recess. One moment. The other footage was like what? One moment. I might have to give you a few seconds, guys. 12:08. Let's try to push 13 minutes onto that. Dot 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 dot. What do we do now, Maya? May. Ma May, whatever. If everyone in that trailer was an out... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Maya? Don't tell me you giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I never given up on the trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing before clearing is your cross-examination. She's right, and we have one more person. And the people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I think there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? I kind of seem like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself, be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one is for the kids. Let's do it. Okay. October 19th. This, that. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As for our witness, is a grade schooler or a taught the years, and is a murder case. We worry that the defense may have caused unnecessary trauma with his quandary. Nice to see Edgeworth talking in more high grade. However, we had no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Higgins to the stand. Can someone give me a stool? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Thank you. Welcome. Well, will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just 'cause you're all grown up doesn't mean you could push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Higgins, and I'm in the 2nd grade. I've already graduated. Looks like I got phone back. I got the feeling that this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness? I mean, Cody. He has trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at the Google Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pop? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the board over there, the beard over there? Just, I didn't get to read those. A very nice day. And finally, photographic equipment is usually forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wanted testify if he could bring it. I'd like to pursue permission if that's possible. Wait, so you saying that you had to beg in terms with a kid? And you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. Everything with technologies, am I right, people, or am I right? Let me just do this because it might be easier. Wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court records. Oh, we should. Okay, we pushing 15 minutes. Let me just... Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Yeah, what we're gonna do is just simple. We're gonna stop every single time so I can start new. Okay, be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let me just pull up the pages, scroll this down, and he has 10 things to say. I went to see the Steel Samurai rehearse just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studios and I kinda lost on the way though. For about 30 minutes, then I came out by the studios. There was the Steel Samurai. I was totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time of for the shot. I told you. Anyways, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin his cross-examination. And be gentle, remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults. We see in here, honestly. I know, right? We might have to be a little hard on him. Where he claims he has his camera. He always has his camera with him. So we're gonna present on the 9th statement. So if I had my camera with me, I wouldn't have been the time for a shoot. I told you. So we had to skip until he says "pal." Okay. Now we can present. Cody, what are you saying? Seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Oh no. Was I putting pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera you're talking about?
It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyways, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so?
I don't care if he's a child or prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? one moment, I had to read something that's on the list here. Note, on the 3DS Trilogy version, even though it's mirrored, the 10th statement had been cut. So, depending on which version you're checking, if you check in, if any statement is still there, and not before pressing or presenting evidence in this case, so you know, people. Okay, now,
So, did you have a camera? And did you see this camera?
why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
And this one's by statements, but it's going to be a little easier. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glad to the I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Huh. Something's a little strange on this fourth statement.
Is that all? Well, that was a relief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
His fourth statement seems a little stuttered. That's easy to tell. So let's just go to his fourth statement. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, 'cause the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With this samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still been figured about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops. Okay. We have to press him harder. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? You missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he'd been fogered. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is that, Cody, you may have seen something of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Could you explain how the might have missed something so focal?
The thing, Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. You may have heard that this young man is the greatest fan of the Steel Samurai. Why is he watching the climax of the fight?
I would like to show evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did Cody walk away?
Well, that's to take a picture. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Huh? Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moments? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture, right, Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But you just received the camera, and you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Maya means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Higgins testify once more.
Very well, Cody. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight?
Welcome to the real world, kid. Okay, we're gonna stop right here, and I will be right back. Okay, I know this is annoying, but I'm doing it so it won't glitch up like the last video. Okay, no photos. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the casualties of the villain. What? So I can read from the page from here. So I hand up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. No photo?
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
I'm not sure, but I would like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways.
Something's not right. Especially on the fifth statement.
Every single one seems right. But his last statement right here doesn't make any sense. So, let's press him. That's all? Yeah, I told you. I didn't take a picture. I would have once got that lens open, but he really did not take a picture? Press him harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There got to be something here I could use. Cody, listen up, Cody Higgins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I've seen through all your lies, Cody Higgins. It's one of my powers. Wow. That feels great. Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change the testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. That doesn't seem right. So let's use his path to glory. Why would he erase the pictures? Cody? What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai wins the final blow. What's that? I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ha! Mr. Wright, what exactly
is this album? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of the pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hickens. He claims it was a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none of them taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, would you, have you, if the Steel Samurai had defeated his fencing, I couldn't really was trying to see the picture of this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. Discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Maya, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? Well, could it be that the Steel Samurai didn't win? I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win! That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, am I right? Aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guys defeated Steel Samurai. No, no way, no! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never lost to anyone. Ever! Your Honor, the witness have revealed everything with his words. There was only the reason why he lost and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased the previous photos. Well, Cody, it was that the Steel Samurai couldn't be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lost. Yet to admit that he would destroy everything he believes in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What do you see? Tell the court what you saw. When? Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Well, okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Well... Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. According to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Unless the murderer was the victim. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all managed serious error. Huh? Error? What's this all about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand that really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and laid still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jackhammer was the Steel Samurai.
Order! Order! So the steel samurai in this photograph, you saying the man was in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was sent at the action scene run through that morning. He was obviously knows about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, wouldn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Olbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the gun station at 1 p.m. Then I see poor old Hammer. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He already gone to studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the police area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor has a picture of him. He went waiting for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside that suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna let me look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. And, wait a second. Look right up there. And here, I know you don't see my mouse, but do you see those in the pictures? Well then, it's still a little hard to see. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. It isn't very decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. Actually, Your Honor, it is. I give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Maya, what? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Precisely, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a growing disturbance with this insinuity with the facts, as we know that is in the photo. Okay, I had to stop right here real quick. Okay, sorry, it did a little transition and the music is still going, I know, but okay. There's something that we're missing. So we clearly the photo is clearly cut off. There's a number there. It looks like the number 2, which means the Steel Samurai was at Studio 2 that day. All the people at Studio 2 that day was in alibi because of Mr. Monkey's head blocked the path. However, that doesn't need they didn't need to use the path because John Hammer came to their location, point out. Your Honor, look at this. You see? I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number of the gate? The number? Yes, that is, well, it is hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! Huh? What is all this all about? Please explain so that I might be um, shocked along with the rest of the court. I use I use the studio's guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do you see in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that. The gate in the on that gate in that photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Well, that's easy. Studio 2. Here, at Studio 2, I see. That will explain the 2 on the gates in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very suspicious that the murder takes place at Studio 2. The trailer was there. It means... we go with this. As I may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held at the very trailer. There was a break in the meeting permanently to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Song and Miss Foster were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Solomon's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. That were the only ones with the access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime of Studio 2. The prosecution regards Ms. Oldbag was the victim. Saw the victim, Mr. Jack Hammers. Mr. Hammers, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Then he went... I worry about that. This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me the proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. Do you? Do you, Mr. Wright? Now they are so surprised. Suddenly, it means less confident. I think I'm right, though. What's the proof that Mr. Hammer stole the costume? Well, remember that empty bottle we have? Because it contains sleeping pills. So, how would he get it if he wasn't asleep? This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this. God dang it, I keep clicking too early. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a minute. The bottle doesn't raise some suspicions yet. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Well, Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. Ah! An idea. Very well. Let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claims is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints shouldn't show up on this bottle. Hum! You suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The empty bottle given to the judge. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Higgins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Olbags may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit a murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to cover your statements in this court case. But all you need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will commence until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Oh no. Very well. Court is adjourned. This is going to be a very close one. Tomorrow is going to be harder. Phew! That was a close one. Well, we were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh? Maybe I should take up a career in acting. Hey, Phoenix, that's my job. Get away. Also game design, so stay away. I was ready to lose your dad about 3 times back there. Me too. Dad? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make a final investigation. But I promise you, we find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Really? Right, thanks. And there we go. Done. I would like to save. Wait for it to save. And do this. Okay, next time we're gonna wrap up day 3's trial. I mean day 4's investigation. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. No, day 3 investigation. Day 4 is the last trial of the game. This chapter. So I hope this all works. And yeah, I know the lighting's not good. I usually record in the afternoons, but I will see you guys next time. And hope we can continue with Phoenix Wright more. Anyways, I hope this all gets good recordings. For the love of gosh, I have to make sure I check all the previous ones. Anyways, see you for the day. Bye bye. Yeah, I know the sun is bothering. Oh well. You cannot get everything recording perfect, right? Anyways, see you next time. Bye bye.